To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1 and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
Hello, 928 on Mornings with Lone Star. We are live on Facebook. Live on Facebook we are, but also live on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, look for Mornings with Lone Star. Subscribe to us.
Let's stop doing that because I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, we're not on YouTube anymore, but we will be Monday. But there's a test on it. Check out our test video after we're done with the show. It's already up to 53 today. Another 20 degrees. It's going to be in the 70s. And I wore a T-shirt today. I never wear T-shirts, but that's what I get for not looking at the weather before I walked out the door. 1% chance of rain, still 72 high tomorrow. They say thunderstorms are in the air, but hopefully not during our cook-off presents. That's right, we're going to be at the Montgomery County Fair at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds from 8 a.m. to about 6 o'clock or until they kick Dick out, where Dick will be judging the barbecue cook-off. I am jealous. So if you are at the fair, come by and see us. Check us down. Just look for the really cool part of the fair, and that's where we'll be.
Give me a couple seconds.
Okay, I'll come up with something else here. Oh, good. I'll talk about stuff in the news then. OPEC is the latest target of President Trump. President Trump doesn't seem to want to slow down on anything. Every day he'll come up with something new, some new target or some new situation to target. And kind of from out of the blue, he just blasted OPEC and saying that they're keeping prices artificially high, and this just will not do. Now, it's funny because when it comes to gas prices, everyone says, well, gas prices under Obama were $5, gas prices are here. The president doesn't have any direct control over gas prices, and this goes both ways. It's like the stock market. The president's not directly affected, so every time the stock market goes up and the president says, oh, that was me, and then it goes down, that wasn't me, it's not that, but you can have an influence on it. The president is in charge of the strategic oil reserves, which is what we keep, and when we can release that from time to time if need be. I think the last time strategic oil reserves were released were in 2011. We were having problems with Libya, and so that can help keep the prices under control. But Trump has gone after UN. He's gone after a lot of things, but now it seems to be OPEC. As we see gas prices rising. They're $2.30 something, $2.40 something locally now for unleaded, but nowhere near. We were breaking $5 a gallon just a few years ago. I do like it in the $2 range. I don't want it to get back into the $3 range. So I think we got some money to play with on that one. But anyhow, so that's that headline.
Good deal.
Yeah, and kind of Trump related. Rudy Giuliani. Have you ever heard that name? Former mayor of New York.
Is it Trump related or is it kind of Trump related?
Well, it's kind of Giuliani has joined Trump's legal team.
So that is Trump related.
Right. But I wanted the story to be more about Giuliani because he's just this awesome guy. He was former mayor of New York. He kind of got out of the limelight. He's been a Trump supporter, but he's really been fair. I think once upon a time he even did one of those. No, it was Ed Koch, another New York mayor, who did the People's Court thing. Giuliani, though, is joining the team in an effort to maybe surcease the Mueller investigation that's going on. But here's something interesting that came out, and just stating the facts here, not stating opinion. Apparently, and it's been confirmed, Rob Rosenstein, the acting Deputy Attorney General, has told Trump in no uncertain terms that Trump is not a target of either the Mueller or Mueller, however you pronounce it, and the Michael Cohen investigations. That the end game is not to use them to get to Trump. Now, if this is an on-the-record thing, then to say that to the sitting president and then lying about it is as bad as lying to Congress. So that'll be interesting to see. If that's the case, if the Attorney General is saying you are not a target, meaning there's nothing to find, then that kind of negates the entire investigation for the last year and a half, and it's just going after people who may or may not deserve to have their lives destroyed. Cohen, he's got to pay for his own lawyers now, and he knows they're not cheap. And you got to mortgage your house. You don't get. There's no Kickstarter or GoFundMe for you on this one. If you're in the political world and you're under investigation, and that's how they kind of get you. They're like, listen, we got the whole federal government on our side. We can keep you in trial for the next 50 years if we want to, and you sell everything, or just plead guilty to a lesser charge, flip on your boss, and we'll go away. And that's kind of what's been happening to some people as a result of this investigation. So is it time for the investigation to stop? And I think the president or his people are telling him what to do is very smart in not firing anybody, not firing Mueller, not firing Rosenstein. Because the second he does that, that's where he's subjection of justice. So with him not doing that, it could be coming to a conclusion on its own, and which might drive some people crazy. Dick's right, though, when he frequently says, is anything going to happen? And I don't know. We all want there to be closure in some way, shape, or form. But Americans are just notorious about, let's look at the next thing now. Think about all the causes that we've had. Las Vegas shooting. Where's the cause on that? The police brutality. Where's that? The kneeling. Although I did hear that, I think Colin Kaepernick tried out for a team like Seattle. And
you think they do closed tryouts because he's such a controversial?
Well, that's the thing. It was, but they'd asked him flat out, if we hire you, are you going to stop kneeling? He said no, so they said, okay, bye. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Bye.
We'll call you. Oh, and apparently we are working. So, listener is tuned into the YouTube channel, and yes, I will do all I can. I'll hairspray here to get the gloss off my forehead. We'll try to fix the lighting on that one. Thank you for the video update. You know who you are.
You always got a fan watching you, don't you?
I do. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And that's all I'm going to sing today.
Oh, good. I'm kind of glad.
And the world rejoices.
Okay.
So what you got on the news? Anything good here? I got more, but...
Well, no, I've been kind of doing this YouTube thing.
Been doing the YouTube thing?
That's my excuse.
Is that your excuse and you're sticking with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
we learned a lot about the Black Film Festival that's happening in Houston on May 2nd through the 5th.
That's right, because you had ticket stub yesterday. So fill me in on that, because I didn't listen.
So let me find where did I put the piece of paper for it. But it's like a 3-day deal where they're doing films. But the coolest thing they're doing over there in Houston, it's over by the AMC 8 in downtown, is they're doing workshops. So if you're interested in filmmaking, like all dynamics of filmmaking, they have a lot of great resources in the sense of experts, experienced, say, writers, directors, all that kind of stuff. And then they also have workshops, like acting workshops and things like that. So you can go attend it. It's like they do a one big package where you can do every single thing they offer, or you can do she even offers a network, or they offer a network pass. Mm-hmm. So you just go to all parties.
So a question, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a delicate way to phrase this. By the name, the Black Film Festival.
You don't have to be like that with me. We did ask her that question, and she said everyone's welcome. But she did say that if you're doing any of the entries, some of the entries have to be associated with an African American, either in the writing or in the directing or acting or anything like that. So because really what she says, there's two problems that the film industry is going under, and it's we were talking about the Me Too movement and everything. And she says, it's because she lives in LA, and she goes, if you go to any movie set, and also the mentality of a woman on a movie set. The basic mentality of a woman is they want to be an actress. So like they don't really know to be a cinematographer, or they don't want to be a writer, or they don't want to be. It's not like the normal thing.
Right.
And she's not labeling individuals. She just says like,
No,
if
it
you
is
throw
the norm.
if you throw the pool, and she's like, well, this is about creating opportunities and awareness that you can get involved. Like it's fun to do. And so when she meets people who are cinematographers, she's really happy to start seeing more and more of that. And it's actually, if you just go to nationalblackfilmfestival.com, tickets are available, and I think it's like the VIP pass is like $200 something bucks, but that's like everything.
I love
That
those
gets you all the
passes.
screenings, you get
get
to go to all the
one-on-ones
parties.
with the filmmakers.
So they have a monologue slam, and that was pretty funny. And we're trying to get Chris, our guy, into checking it out, and it was exciting. So you just visit it takes place in Houston, but it's nationalblackfilmfestival.com.
Sounds very interesting. And there's like a playwriting festival here at Houston area called Fade to Black, and same basic premise. It's to promote. It's not to shut anybody out, because every time a festival like this comes on, you get some yahoos going, "Well, great, we'll just have a white playwriting festival or white film festival," and it's like, no, that's not the thing. You want to open opportunities, because well, it's almost like the Southwest Airlines thing that happened the other day. I don't want to say I was happy to hear, but that the pilot.
Yeah,
was a
you were
female.
happy.
No, it was very tragic. Someone lost their life, and I'm tired of people going, "Yeah, I can't wait till the next school shooting or airplane to prove this." It's that the pilot was female, and then what I was even happier about was that it wasn't a thing. People made the talk on the news about she was in fact a fighter pilot, the first who was certified for combat, a female fighter pilot, but also she was a fighter pilot before you could really become one. And so you got the history, but that wasn't like the story. It wasn't a woman pilot saves everybody. It was a pilot happened to be about a woman. And more you get like directors, the pioneers like, the Barbara Streisands of the world who had to fight hard for it. And that Halle Berry was the first African-American woman to get an Oscar for Best Actress. That's how long the Oscars had been going.
Oh, what about male?
I think Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, in the 70s.
60s or 70s. I think I guess was Coming to Dinner, and that could have even been supporting actor. But because I was alive during the civil rights movement and stuff, but just think Halle Berry was the first one to got.
But she's also in Catwoman, man. Like you can't really say. Like,
well, that's the thing.
Actress.
Well, she also showed up for the Razzie Awards. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
She actually showed up. She owned it, and that's why I love me some Halle Berry. But anyhow, a lot of opportunities out there that there aren't a lot of female directors or black directors or cinematographers or editors and stuff. And it's that look at the end credits of any movie, even if it's a small independent movie where you don't have 3,000 CGI workers. There's a lot of people that it takes to put together something like that. And to have an opportunity to get them showcased, to say, this is what I can do. And if it has to be open to different demographics to help promote, listen, we have a dearth of representation here. We need people represented. It's not like affirmative action where we're going to find someone less qualified. There could be someone amazingly qualified. They just don't know about the opportunity. So I love this film festival. I'm going to go check it out. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, we got a listener. He's saying that Sidney Poitier won Best Actor in Lilies in the Field. Man, I didn't
Lilies
see that.
in the Field.
1964.
Thank you, listener. You are absolutely right. I thought it may have been Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but I think Spencer Tracy won Best Actor for that one. And we have another close-up on me. Hello. I've never been so self-conscious of myself.
You should. We're on YouTube Live, and everything seems to be working fine.
And they haven't shut us down yet for inappropriate behavior.
So far, so good.
Woohoo!
Just
poke the bear. Next, we're going to play George Carlin's 6 Things You Can't Say on TV. Sorry, 7 things.
Yes, and people are glad that you're not just doing a monologue anymore, which is great.
Okay, well, now that you're back, we can talk banter back and forth instead of me pulling headlines out of my hiney.
Yeah, is that how you feel? How you're doing that?
No, I just felt I was I was bogarting. Hey, because it's 4:20. See what I did there?
We didn't really talk about yesterday's guest, which you can listen on podcast from yesterday's show. We had Venice Williams and Tiffany.
Venice Williams,
Okay, yeah,
and Tiffany.
They came in talking about the Woodlands. What's it called? The
Woodlands Spring Market.
Yeah, it's happening this weekend tomorrow. So if you don't want to come out to the barbecue cook-off, you can go there. Where is
Mm-hmm.
it taking place? Let's see if he knows.
It was, hold on, at a church.
Oh, man, this Philip guy's just taking you down, man.
Am I getting busted?
Yeah, Hattie McDaniel was the first African-American actress for Gone with the Wind in 1939.
I said best actress, not supporting actress.
But, I mean, that's the same to me in my book.
No, it's a big difference.
Is it for actors, maybe, not for me who's watching the movie?
Yeah, but it's good to know, yes, Hattie McDaniel.
Unless it's like a solo movie, it's just one actor the whole time, like a Martin Lawrence film.
But no, to give Hattie McDaniel her due, absolutely. And when I was talking, I had her in my mind, but that's why it's the think of the 50-year gap, 60-year gap between Hattie McDaniel for Best Supporting Actress for what could best be described as a mammy role, because that was the 30s. Oh, Miss Scarlett, we got that kind of thing. And then to Halle Berry 50, 60 years later for actual Best Actress. So, but I'm loving that we're getting some engagement here. And somebody got my Bogarting joke, so I'm very happy about that. I thought I'd throw that in there. I think it went past Dick.
Yeah. Come on, let me
I just didn't want to Bogart the conversation. And someone got that, so thank you very much. So,
it is 420.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Oh. Maybe I'm just so 420'd out I forget.
Hypothetically, because...
I wonder if everyone got their baked goods confiscated today
I know,
at school.
right? I was hoping Mrs. Skippy would have left me some brownies this morning, but
can't believe
apparently
that.
not.
So what hold on, let me look. Sorry.
Have a look.
I'm looking. Sorry.
Go for it.
I'm just checking.
Checking it out here. Hey, if anyone wants to call in, 936-647-3776, join the conversation. You may have noticed that Dick and I are making a lot of changes to Mornings with Lone Star. We're evolving. We've been on the air together. I mean, Mornings with Lone Star has been around for quite a while, but Dick and I teamed up very happily, so on my end at least, about, 6-7 months ago? Had I flooded when we started? No, because I was in the house. You called me. Or Tina called me.
All right, that's time for a break.
I'm trying to remember how long we've been together, man.
We're on YouTube Live. We're checking that out. So if you don't mind, if you have the chance to check it out for us, there's they can live chat with us.
Can they?
On YouTube, yeah.
Oh, that's even
That's
better.
why I was trying to give you a laptop yesterday, because I wanted you to be like, oh, we don't want to use this dinky tablet anymore.
I want to use the big
And
screen.
that's what I was trying to get you ready for, but, sometimes messages aren't received.
I appreciate that. Now, well, let's get that laptop out here, man, for Monday.
You're listening to Mornings Lone Star, irlonestar.com, of course, and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and now on YouTube Live. Check us out on Mornings Lone Star. Subscribe. If Skippy just realized what I've been saying for probably since he's been here. When you hit the subscribe button, your devices let you know we're live.
That is so cool.
Because he looks over at his device and goes, oh, look, I see that we're live.
No, I did the notification thing.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
So be smarter than Skippy.
Welcome to the future, Skippy.
That's so cool.
We'll be back with some sponsors. So say a special thanks to them. You're listening to Mornings Lone Star.
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
With a girl, a pretty rancher's daughter, green eyes and golden hair. Gonna pick her up at 8 after some
Hey, we're back. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. You know who you are. And Skippy Nevermind is being fact-checked. You know who you are. So bring it. 936-647-3776. Join the conversation. Hit us up on YouTube now. That's right. Go to Mornings with Lone Star on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Click the little notification button like Skippy did, and get notified when we are on the air. We're also on Facebook, Mornings with Lone Star. Join the conversation. It is 9:49 already. We're zipping through the first hour. It is still only 53 for some reason. I don't know if my weather app is just not updating yet. No, because it's 54
I'll take
in
care of
spring.
that.
It's still there.
I'll take care of that.
You do that. Do traffic and weather. Dick's traffic and weather.
Well, give me a second.
Can't do it much
funny.
longer. But we need sound effects and stuff like that.
I'm just all over the place with this. All these.
Well, I'm very
computers.
excited about this.
I need a bigger desk.
You do. You want to swap? I mean, you
need
take
to
over this
put
one?
Things, all over the place.
You need interns is what you need.
What would they do? We crack a whip. What's the weather?
Yeah, really. It's like, and the weather is, and then intern.
Okay, well, the weather is
Bob
53 degrees outside.
It's
the high today is 73. Low is going to be 55. Actually, it's going to be a beautiful day.
It is. And so, yeah, it's just my weather app hasn't moved off of 53 for the last hour, so I just figured.
Well, we did clarify that you are
technologically unsound.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm no Luddite, but I'm still catching up on some stuff. Well, I remember the good old days when a computer was the size of a room, and it was, hey, I'll talk like this, that kind of thing. And they used reel-to-reel and the punch cards. That's how it was.
Okay.
Yeah, when Ford Pintos were cool. When you couldn't afford a Mustang, you got a Pinto. And if you couldn't afford a Pinto, you got an AMC Gremlin. And I thought the AMC Gremlins were like the coolest cars ever. I wanted one so bad. That's how nerdy I was in the 70s. In the 80s, I wanted a Pontiac Fiero. It's like the poor man's Corvette. It's like if you wanted a Corvette at like 1/50th of the price, go for a Pontiac Fiero, and it had the headlights that would pop up when you turn them on. Then eventually, within 3 years, one of the headlights would break, so it would look like it was winking at you the whole time. Yeah, that was
so weird.
Yeah. Those were the days. Any other old people out there, reminisce with me. What do you remember from the old days that, looking back on it now, you kind of shudder that you liked it? I proudly own the fact that I wanted an AMC Gremlin. So join the Skippy Army and call in 936-647-3776 or hit us up on your Facebook message or YouTube message, comment, and let us know. What do you miss from the days of yore? What do you miss from your youth, Dick?
What I miss from my youth is Saturday morning cartoons.
Right?
I miss the whole, I wake up really early, like at 5:30.
When did those die out?
And it was amazing. I didn't even drink coffee then. So, like, when you're up that early, that's now when I wake up that early, I was like, you know what, I could really go for a good warm cup of coffee right now. And but back then I didn't care. I was like, let's go, let's watch some cartoons.
Well, we had sugar cereal to make up for
Well, I
the
didn't
coffee.
eat. I mean, I didn't eat. I forgot to eat.
When did the Saturday morning cartoons die? Because in the 60s and 70s, I was all about that. My sister and I, Scooby-Doo, Josie and the Pussycats, Jem and the Holograms,
Jem and the Holograms,
Kung Fu, not Kung Fu
That's
Panda,
weird, dude.
Hong Kong Phooey, Speed Buggy, The Perils of Penelope Pit Stop, Super Friends. Oh my gosh, I'm like flashing back now to the 60s. And then in the 70s, it was more live action when you had HR Puff and Stuff and Shazam and ISIS. And
oh, there we go.
yeah, did you find it?
Well, no, you can chat on YouTube, and I'm trying to make this work for me.
Cool. Make it work, Dick.
I did.
Cool.
I can pop it out, and now it's going to notify me when someone says something.
Okay, so when this video thing goes officially live on Monday, how are we going to eat our tacos? I mean, are people going to watch us?
Well,
eat
no,
them?
we're definitely getting a splash screen. We're definitely getting that.
Instead of a cough button, we're going to have you
Yeah.
hit the button and it's going to pop up a graphic and you'll just hear us go, good tacos. There you go. There's someone down. I think that's the reason why we still don't have video telephones as the norm. Because no one wants to. More often than not, if I'm on the phone, I'm doing things that should not be visualized.
What do you do?
Well, even if you're picking your nose, your hair is all wrong, or
Okay, that's so weird, man. Like, I'm always presentable.
You are.
Yeah,
You are a suave, a buckaroo there.
I'm hot stuff, dude.
Okay, hot stuff. Donna Summer. That's our Monday morning bumper music. No.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten kicked off YouTube for using Chris Ledoux. So don't report us.
Okay, and here's hoping that we don't have a Montgomery County Assistant District Attorney listening into us right now who might feel, obligated to pour this on.
It's free use. We only use 15 seconds of it or
This
less.
is for the community. Yeah, so do not get out a stopwatch and time us, we beg of you. Hey, here's some funky news, and definitely not political, but so there's this teen who went missing.
Okay, let's make sure you read this article before we start talking about it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I had to say it right. It's California.
Yeah.
Search party going for the teen, and the guy that found it, his best friend found the body. Hey, he's over here. Well, it was determined that the best friend's the one that killed him. So the kid leading the search party is the one that killed the victim and contrived to go, oh, he's over here. And that's some cold stuff there.
Did you ever see that video of that guy, this young, crazy, frizzle-looking dude being interviewed by the news? And he basically admits to the murdering his neighbor, this girl.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, look up. I'll look it up real quick. But it's pretty amazing because they're just interviewing because he's the neighbor. And then he started telling the story like, I don't really know where she went. Like, I don't know where she is, but I started last time I saw her. Some young dude. And then he started telling the story about how he basically killed her without saying he killed her. And his story didn't match up with what he told police. And it was like right then you could see it, like while he's on while being interviewed, he's like, I said too much.
Oh, dear.
So.
Fresno State University, because Dick and I decided we're going to do some global headlines and regional and state and local. So globally, I talked about Trump going after OPEC, kind of regionally about Rudy Giuliani.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Huh? But the professor.
We have a viewer in his underwear. Good thing we don't see that.
Challenge accepted. But so the professor at Fresno State University in California who said some gnarly stuff about Barbara Bush and the Bush family.
Okay.
Yeah, her not only is now she learning that tenure does not mean you can't get fired necessarily, but the university itself is suffering purse string anxiety already. They're scrambling to get donors, and this is I think what the NFL learned or is learning, and what other places are learning, and your desire to say, oh, we in order to hold back and let your employees kind of run the asylum, which is what the football owner meant to say instead of run the prison. It wasn't a black thing. It was,
I think that was a Houston's football owner.
Yeah, I was trying not to go there. But yeah, that was the whole thing. It's when you let the employees run the office instead of the inmates run the asylum, and you don't do anything about it.
Did he say prison?
He did, but he meant asylum. Everybody knows, the inmates.
You mean like the slogan or whatever?
Yes, it's the inmates run the asylum. It's the phrase meaning, you don't let them do it. He accidentally said prison, so they got turned into, so you have black football players. No, that's not what he meant. He meant asylum. Anyhow, with this professor. Anyhow, with this professor getting really gnarly and just, saying things that just polite society shouldn't say. And I don't care who the president is or anything. It was wrong. And then her saying, and I make $100,000 a year for this, and they can't fire me because I'm tenured. Well, what happens? The employer, Fresno State University, is trying to find out. First they did a little mealy mouth. Well, we respect our professors' rights for free speech, but of course we don't condone this. Well, people are mad enough about this. Jay Marr got in on this, the comedian who's kind of an in-your-face comedian, and he wrote a letter to Fresno State president saying, you got to do something. Your mealy mouth response is not winning you any friends. Well, now the donors are walking away, and this universities need donations, and same thing happened with the NFL when the employees start dictating office policy or challenging you on, well, this is your policy, but I'm not going to follow it. If you don't follow it up, it could bite you. I think the Starbucks response was a little, in my opinion, over to shut down 8,000 stores for a day of training. But at least it was proactive. At least it said, listen, there is a problem, shouldn't have happened. We want to make sure it never happens again. So as a result, I'm a Starbucks fan. Oh, I've always been because they have coffee. Not as much as Conroe coffee, though, and I thought I'd say that in case they're listening next door. But no, truly, Conroe coffee rocks. But at least Starbucks is making they didn't just do a mealy mouth response and let it go. And I think more and more businesses are realizing that they need to cater to their customer, their client base, or else they can suffer as a result. Mark Zuckerberg could actually find himself hurting financially in the not too distant future if enough people leave Facebook. If it's found out that he did bad things, they will leave in droves. And so I think customer service, especially from the higher levels, will kick in. Those of you who know, I traveled last weekend, and one of the flights, it was just an adventurous nightmare, a 7-hour delay, all kinds of weird stuff. And though nothing really bad happened to me or anyone on the flight, the follow-up from the airline, and it's United, who usually has a bad rap, has been just bending over backwards, making sure I'm a happy customer. And I think maybe a couple of years ago they wouldn't have done that. So I like the way that turned around. And that was Skippy's soapbox.
I guess we have to go to break then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
And then you want to do Dick's Picks?
Y'all do dick pics, yeah! You can send it to our Instagram account, Facebook account, do it. It is 9:59 here on Maury's Lone Star. We are trying out YouTube Live today, so if you have some time, check it out. Let us know how the quality is and all that kind of stuff. It's a preview for our first official YouTube on the Monday. But we will be back. We still got a whole hour, so stick around here on Lone Star Community Radio with Mornings of Lone Star.
Well, we walk through the midway, the lights and the laughter. She puts her little hand.
Hey, this is Lo with Soul Harbor, and you are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe, and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris. And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
Statistics show that 1 out of every 6 Texans struggles with food insecurity and hunger. And many people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables every day. The Better Living for Texans program is here to help you learn how to make healthy menu choices, save money at the grocery store, prepare quick and delicious meals, get more good nutrition in your day, and get more physical activity. Classes are fun, friendly, interactive, and free, and taught in English and Spanish. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? The Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776 with your question. Get seen on TV or YouTube and heard on our podcast, FM, and internet radio. Sponsor your local radio station with Lone Star Community Radio.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
On the fence line, stretching those wires tight. Digging and tamping and sweating in the sunshine, but I get off tonight. I got a date.
Hey, you're listening to Mornings with Lone Star. We're on YouTube Live right now, Mornings with Lone Star. Subscribe and make sure you hit that little bell button because you'll get... What do you get when you hit those things, Skippy?
A notification.
What happens when you get a notification on your phone and everything? Will bing, 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 bing.
It dings and it puts up a little window that says Mornings with Lone Star is on the air, and it's got a little thing underneath.
You probably
it
got
that
like
says
10 of them a day. Cause I
and if you push the play button, it'll play it, and I've learned this today. This is so cool.
Isn't it cool?
It's cool. It's
I'm telling
cool.
you, it's the future. It already is the future.
It's
the
like
only
the
thing is, I
20th
think we
century.
might need to up our internet and see if we can get that guy out here again and see if he'd be really.
I want to see him like walk the ladder.
Oh, that
again.
was really funny, and Rick was having a good time with it too. Rick the Reluctant Cowboy, but he got it done.
Cool. Hey, I just want to do a quick follow. I was talking about the professor, and I saw a follow-up story that was funny. Funny, maybe not so funny on her. So, some people put out her university phone number, not her home address or anything like that, but like this.
Where do you find this stuff? I'm just trying to figure this out.
Well, this is the Twitter feed was taken up by Drudge and Fox News is what I looked at right now to get it confirmed.
Maybe it's because it's all you look at.
Well, you won't see me on Huffington Post anytime soon. But
Why
no,
not?
they took screenshots.
Let's see what they're doing.
They took screenshots of the accounts. So they put out her phone number. So she put out a tweet saying, "Oh no, that hasn't been activated yet. If you want to get hold of me, here's my phone number." And she gave a fake number, which is actually tied into a crisis hotline, which got flooded with calls. So now she's under investigation for representing that was her phone number. Fortunately, the crisis hotline called EMPACT, E-M-P-A-C-T, did say that apparently no one did not get crisis assistance due to this, but they were getting like 50 calls an hour, and usually it's just a few calls a day. So this professor is just kind of digging her own career grave right now, because I did do some more research that the president of Fresno State is tweeting out photos of, look, our flags are at half-mast, we love Barbara Bush. And don't, in response to the donors, he put out a message saying, don't punish the students with your lack of donations over one person. So I don't think it's going to have a happy ending for this professor. And I'm not going to give her name because I don't want to give her any free press on that. But
you kind of gave us some key words. I could definitely just go to.
If you want to know, you can look at it, and that's of course, look it up. But she did kind of shoot herself in the foot by giving out a crisis hotline as her personal phone number. So shame on you. But that's enough for her.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. What do you got?
So I'm just ready for the fair. To be honest, it's going on today. People are setting up. Clint came by. Reverend Julius Shea.
Reverend Julius Shea came
from
by.
Lone Star Country Nights. He came by, and he is part of a cook-off team, and he's already set it up, his trailer, and he's been real nice to us about putting equipment over there. But yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm ready for some food. I might go out there today.
You can go out there today?
I'm really afraid about this rain. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is thinking the same thing I'm thinking, but
would rain obviously? Okay, so this is the 62nd year of the fair. Surely it has rained before on cook-off day. Do they not have a backup? I can't see them just shutting it down and giving 143 teams their money back, or telling people, because these guys have been cooking for a while, right? Some of these things have been cooking for like a week.
Well, no, you mean like
the cook-off?
No,
isn't this one of those long-term things where?
No, they set up on either it's Thursday night or Friday.
Okay, well
they start cooking like basically tonight, I believe. Tomorrow's the big day. That's when they judge. That's when whatever they're gonna cook.
But how long are these things cooking for? I thought it was for like days.
Well, like for example, I cooked a brisket for about 14 hours.
But you also had a brisket that was
it was pretty big. 14 hours.
Like Fred Flintstone Brontosaurus big?
Yeah, it's probably I think when we first cut it, it was almost as big as this board.
Wow.
And then it shrinks considerably.
Okay.
Depending on how much fat you got.
But again, I would have thought that on the Thursday, the Friday, or the Saturday, there would have been a rain that happened in the past 61 years.
Well, I'm always kind of conscious about the equipment. That's why I bring it up. I think the cookers don't care because I mean, you've never seen their tents. They're immaculate. They actually put up walls and all this. I mean, it's crazy what they do. Like Clint brought his RV.
Shall we suck up to Clint and like broadcast from his RV?
Well, that's what he offered. So I'm gonna go out there and check it out.
Thank you, Reverend Shea. We appreciate that.
But yeah, so I'm excited about the fair. I'm excited about all the events happening. You know, next weekend is gonna be Kids Fest and all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot going on, John. A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of good stuff going on. I think there's also there's always like live music happening. We have kind of 3 venues like within walking distance of the station. We have Red Brick Tavern, Corner Pub, and Pacific Yard House. And it seems to be almost every evening there's some kind of live entertainment going on in either one of those places. So if you ever find yourself in downtown Conroe, and also know that Conroe Coffee is open late on theater nights. So like Saturdays they're open till 10. So come on out. If you go to a show, when the show's over, still hit Conroe Coffee and get yourself a little nightcap for the trip home.
Sorry, we get people writing to us on YouTube.
Yeah, we got fans. We love both of you. We really do. I'm trying to, okay, well, now we got to go on to the next headline. Got to find something here, Dick. Help me out here. It's 10:10 until we'll go to weather and traffic real quick. So weather is, hey, it finally bumped up. It's up to 55 degrees. Still got another couple of 20 to go. The clouds are coming in.
You know, we're going to see Rampage on Sunday, and I'm going to invite our listeners to this show if they want to come join us. It's at 1 p.m. at the Grand Theater. We're going to be watching Rampage with The Rock, and we're going to be doing the Ticket Stub episode about it right after.
The Rock on the screen. You won't be watching it with him. He won't be sitting next.
No, he's going with us.
That's
It's
awesome.
a big deal. I mean, like, come on. But no, we're going to be watching Rampage, and then we're going to be doing our 1-hour recording, live taping of it, because we got folks who can't be here on Thursday, so we're going to be doing that. So I invite people out. If you can't make it this weekend, but want to come see a movie, that's a great time to come check out the Grand Theater.
1 o'clock.
Rampage.
Rampage.
Tickets are like $12, I think. I don't know.
And that's the Grand. That's up on
45. At League Line Road.
League Line, that one, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Watch your microphone there.
Whatever.
You're not the boss of me. So, if you noticed, we haven't done any music today yet. That's part of our YouTube challenge here to make sure we don't get busted by the copyright police. We'll be researching over the weekend what we can and can't get away with. But no, when we go to so starting Monday, we will have music at the top and bottom of the hour, but we will also put up on the YouTube a graphic or slideshow, something like that.
We will not have music.
We will not have music on Monday. I misheard you. I'm sorry.
You need to listen to me.
I do.
It's about not being kicked off.
Well, I thought, okay, so when is the graphic going to go up on?
On Monday.
And that's just for?
It's just when we do our breaks, you don't see our faces.
Oh,
so I can pick my nose, scratch the butt.
You can do that anyway. The audience will forgive.
Hey, well, actually, I'll just do this the whole time. There you go.
Thanks. Yeah.
Well, one of our listeners is letting us know right now. Rocky Horror is going to be being performed this weekend. Oh man, this weekend I'm telling you, too much stuff to do. Rocky Horror with Lone Star Community College. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but apparently a lot of local theater folks are involved.
Yes.
So tickets are available. I imagine at Lone Star Community School. I mean,
I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull
information.
Here's
listeners.
I'm going to feed the information to you here.
I think what we should do on days like this, because we're kind of like we're kind of scrounging around with the technology part of the show. We need to see if we can have Alexa be our co-host.
Oh, we could have an Alexa Siri SmackDown.
No, I think we could set up an Alexa. I think I could technically put Alexa as like a microphone, and be like, "Hey Alexa, what do you think of Skippy's conservative bias towards everything we do on this show?" And she would give her opinion.
That's right. So it's the Lone Star. If you go to events.lonestar.edu, edu.
Edu, huh?
Yep.
Edu.
And it'll be Lone Star College, Montgomery.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well, there you go. That's fantastic. You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio here on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. And you're listening on YouTube Live, hopefully, too. Check us out. Subscribe. On Monday, we'll be having the full production of the show on YouTube Live. We're checking all that out. So, actually, I hope all of our shows go YouTube Live.
That would be cool.
So, if you enjoy any other programming like the Ticket Stub or Conroe Culture News or the Extension Hour like today, make sure to subscribe to them on YouTube. And when they go live, you'll get all the same notifications and stuff like that. We're brought to you by Centurion Wealth Advisors, Conroe Coffee, and Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. We'll be right back here on Lone Star Community Radio.
Well, we walk through the midway, the lights and the laughter. She puts her little hand in
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
What I'm after, but tonight I'm gonna make her mine. You know the tunnel of love with
Hey, welcome back. It's already 10:15. Day's zipping by, and Dick and I aren't even taking any music breaks, which is cool. We're just,
Yeah, are the breaks a little too long? Let us know. I'm trying to test that out.
Yeah, good question.
We're still trying to allow us a little bit more time to collect, because when we do have guests in, we need a little, like 2 or 3 more minutes to get them in, settled. And they throw up a couple times, so we need to give them time. Especially when we're on YouTube Live. We don't want to throw up countries, though.
Yeah.
You ever had that before?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
the string. Oh, yes, unfortunately, I've been there. In fact, I was there just night before last. Day before yesterday, I mean. So, yeah, but moving on from that visual.
One thing, too, if you're wanting to know our schedule today on Lone Star Community Radio, we do have the extension hour today in the studio at 1 o'clock. And so we have plenty of time slots for folks.
They're not doing it from out there again, because they were out there last
No. Hopefully they don't show up out there.
Where's the microphone?
But no, if you're interested in having your own show on Lone Star Community Radio, reach out to me, dick@irlonestar.com. You are listening to Mornings with Lone Star, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and of course on YouTube Live at Mornings with Lone Star. So cool deal, cool beans. One thing I like about the YouTube Live, Sean, is once the video's over, it'll be available to playback. Almost, I think like that instantly, but within a couple minutes to an hour, depending on how long the video is.
That's great.
So
when you don't get enough Dick and Skippy, it's great. It's really, I gotta watch my language, because usually I go another way there. It's really great there. Yeah. Hey, here's it's more of a less of a follow-up, more of a sequel. So remember how last week I talked about this postal worker being caught with 11,000 pieces of mail? Well,
yeah, you're talking about that.
Apparently, someone
because
said, I'm not going to
lazy.
be outdone. Well,
not because he wanted to open them. He's just lazy.
He was lazy. Well,
he never opened them, right?
No, they just found them.
How's that? I mean, what will be worse? To open them and keep them, or just to have them in the house because he's lazy?
I'd say it's worse to open them, because there's just some stuff that's not meant. But someone said, I will not be outdone by this man. And now, who arrested just yesterday, another postal worker in New York, 17,000 pieces of mail they found that he delivered. He said he was overwhelmed. Aleski Jermash, he's been with the U.S. Postal Service for more than 16 years. And he had undelivered mail as far back from 2005. And he said he would get overwhelmed, but he made sure to deliver all the, quote, important mail, end quote.
I believe it.
So, Aleski, shame on you. Bad boy. No donut for you.
Well, there was a movie I watched. I forgot exactly the title, but in one of the scenes, the father was a United States Postal Service. The daughter would go into his truck and go through she got so good at it, she can know where the birthday cards are and all that kind of stuff, and would steal money. And so she just knew which ones, and it wouldn't be like she'd sit there all day. She'd be every morning when he'd get home real quick to do his breakfast before his route, she would run out there real quick, go and just grab 6 pieces of mail and open them and take $10, $5, whatever she knew had cash in it. So that was pretty funny. And I was like, I wonder if people actually do that.
Well, if there's a movie of it, chances are they based it on something that really happened.
So like Terminator?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool.
We know that happens. See, that's why in the 80s we just knew we were going to go up in nuclear chuff. And that's why we didn't, because Terminator came back and, Judgment Day keeps getting pushed forward. If they keep this going, there's going to have to be a Terminator to explain that John Connor dies of old age before Judgment Day, so the whole going back to save him is moot, so they got to start saving
Well, really what they
kid.
should do is John Connor should be AI at the end. And that's the big mind problem. because at the very end he dies, but they bring him back using technology, and he is.
Well, they sort of kind of did that with
the newest one,
Genesis.
Yeah.
But what about if John Connor dies and they bring him back and he's the godlike machine figure in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Ooh. Mind blown. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That took us a real turn. Yes, Terminator actually happened, which is why we didn't go up in nuclear dust in the 1980s or the 90s, because Judgment Day just keeps getting
for
pushed
local
back.
people listening right now, Conroe, I just want to let people know on April 23rd through May 1st, the early voting will be happening at the Conroe Tower on the 6th floor. I know it's kind of a subject change, but I want to make sure we get this out.
This is great.
So the election day is May 5th, but early voting will be happening April 23rd through May 1st for Conroe City Council places. I think there's a couple, at least 3 places that need to be filled. So it's a pretty big deal there because there's 5 total. So you need to come out and vote or look them up. One person, the Courier did a good piece on all of them. Are basically they're doing pieces on each place. So there's like on place 4, for example, the candidates. There's 3 of them. One woman, she's 71 years old. Her name is Annie Jefferson Burnett. Sorry, she has 17 grandchildren.
Wow. Prodigious family.
Like, I don't know why that's relevant for the voting profile they gave her, but I just saw 17. I was like, what?
Well, the family gal, definitely.
And ironically, she worked for 33 years at the United States Postal Service. We should get her in and ask her if people open mail.
Oh, there we go. Because if she's no longer in it, she can talk about it.
My great-grandfather was a postman during the Great Depression, yeah.
My great-grandson is going to be the postman in the Kevin Costner post-apocalyptic future. I Had a Dream.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so relevant to what we're
talking
talking about.
No,
I'm really glad we can just throw
We're talking
things
about
out
famous postmen in our lives.
But yeah, the other people who are running in that same position, and that is Conroe Place 4. So when you go to the voting booth, it'll say like Place 4 for the city council. That is Raymond McDonald. He is 55, and he only has he's 11 children.
Children?
He has 11 children. Man.
And with his wife, Becky, don't touch me.
Annie had 8. Man, this is a weird group of people.
You got some frisky candidates.
We need to call this Mark Frank guy, who's the third person. He only has 1 infant daughter.
We need to say, hey, what's up with you, man? Are you 15?
Yeah,
is that your problem?
You need to speed it up,
Are you old enough to have kids? Come on. 11 and 8. Wow. I mean, I stopped after 2, as far as I know, and at least I had the the brains to put 15 years between them. So, yeah. 11 kids. Can you imagine having anyone else out there
How
have
many kids do you think you have?
Oh, just the 2. Ooh, just the 2. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, my mother had 6 kids.
And stopped with you,
my
right?
Well, my mom and dad. And then, I was the last one.
I wonder why.
We have 13 grandchildren, and that doesn't even include me. Like, me having kids. Like, I don't have any kids. So we could totally hit 17. We could totally... Holly, if you're listening, we got to hit 7. We got to hit, like, at least 6 kids so we can break this lady's record.
Well, fingers crossed, because I was 21 when my son was born, and he was 21 when his son was born. I was 42, which means if he keeps the Thompson tradition going, if his son turns 21 has a son, then I'll be a great-grandpa, or as I prefer to be known, a gilf, at the age of 63.
Is that with all your makeup and your silver hair?
Yeah, that's right. All my makeup and my silver hair. And then that's not even when I'm on the stage.
Actors are so weird.
We have our moments. Speaking of which, I'm going to pimp it again because I want to get some of the cast members out here. We do have Elephant Man tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Very, not action-packed or anything like that. Very thought-provoking. But then in a couple of weeks, we'll be opening on May 4th, Kiss Me Kate over at the Owen Theater. And this is a show, lots of dancing. The cast and crew have just been amazing. Late nights, lots of sweat, lots of blisters, tap dancing, big numbers, big singing. It's going to be an extravaganza, a cavalcade of comedy, and really trying to evoke the old big Hollywood musicals of the 40s and 50s. So definitely make your arrangements. See Elephant Man by going to CrichtonTheater.org or because it's not like a thing where you got to choose sides. Also get your tickets to Kiss Me Kate at OwenTheater.com.
There we go.
There we go.
We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Morning's Lone Star, IRLoneStar.com. Thanks for joining us. We're on YouTube Live, Mornings Lone Star, and we do record everything for podcasts and all that good stuff, so there you go for that. We will be right back here on Lone Star Community Radio.
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
Lone Star Community Radio presents the Lone Star Radio Troupe. This talented cast will perform radio plays right here in the Lone Star Studios located in downtown Conroe. There will be a new performance every first Sunday of the month. And if you miss the broadcast, just go to Lone Star Community Radio's podcast or YouTube anytime during that month. Go to our LoneStar.com archives to find the Lone Star Radio Troupe's latest play that's available. This is Lone Star Community Radio, Conroe's 104.5 FM and 106.1 FM community station. Find us on the web at irlonestar.com. Lone Star Community Radio is a supporter to the performing arts in Montgomery County, Texas.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
Is there someone you know who is hooked on vintage aircraft? Follow the Commemorative Air Force and its fleet of World War II planes, including the mighty B-17 Flying Fortress Texas Raiders, which is based in Conroe, Texas. Texas Raiders tours locally and all around the United States, offering the public a chance to put their hands on aviation history. What could be a more perfect gift than a flight on a historic B-17? Taking to the sky on the iconic bomber is an experience that will never be forgotten. For the touring schedule, reservations, or more information, go to b17texasraiders.org or call 855-FLY-A-B-17.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
Does volunteering at a nonprofit horse sanctuary sound wonderful? Or are you a veteran or a veteran spouse and think trying a peer group session through a local Horses and Heroes equine program might be worth trying? Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary, located in Grand Central Park by appointment only, is home to a growing number of rescued and donated horses. Visit our website at henryshomehorsesanctuary.org or check out our Facebook at Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary for more information.
Hey, welcome back, Mornings with Lone Star. It's already 10:32 and the final half hour of our new and improved two-hour show. That's right. We're music free except for a little bumper music. We're keeping it under 15 seconds so not to get spanked by anybody. Got a new camera angle if you're tuned into us on YouTube Live. You see that Dick got a little busy during this short commercial break and trying to get us both in the same shot. You get double your Skippy, double your Dick, double your fun. That's right. So we were talking acting earlier, and something interesting, I came across an article, and it's on like multiple sources, that the study came out that having an audience will make you perform better. It really does improve performance, and this is scientifically proven.
It's getting a little creepy there.
Do you have performance anxiety, Dick?
Oh, every day.
If you have an audience, you know, it's like in when Harry Met Sally, Billy Crystal talks about the dream he had, where he's being amorous and then he's being judged by the Olympic Committee, and his mother gives him like a 3.2, and he says it must have been the dismount. But anyhow, so an audience will make you perform better. That it does kick in the adrenaline, and I've actually felt that. What a lot of people don't know is that when I do act, I have really bad stage fright, truly, and it's all the building up to it the second I get out on the stage, and usually I go on without my glasses, which makes me completely blind, so I figure if I can't see the audience, they can't see me, and do okay. But yeah, so it's nice to know. I'm going to pass this on to the casts of Elephant Man and Kiss Me Kate, and anyone else out there, knowing that you may be nervous, your palms may be sweaty, your mouth may be dry, your heart may be pounding, but by going out with the audience, you feed off their energy, gets the adrenaline kicked in, and more clarity, and by golly, you're going to give a good performance. And as a director, I'll have to say, or else. So, yeah, moving on from that, I thought it tied in nicely to what we had earlier. Kind of some funky news all over the place. Today's a lot of it is the memo, the Comey memo, and we already talked about that. But it's opening up some cans of worms. I have to think, Dick, that there is going to be some kind of resolution sooner or later. This can't fade away. It's gone so far. In fact, I just got a news alert that the DNC is planning to sue over the Russia collusion, which is weird because these memos and even Comey's own words are saying...
I know. It's funny as we talked about that a long time ago about the DNC and when they were hacked or whatever, and they never denied it. I was like, wouldn't that be the first thing you do? It's deny.
Well, they're trying to keep it in there to file a suit today on the heels of the Comey memo, where Comey even said Trump demanded this be investigated, that it did not happen. And so when you have someone saying, please investigate this, prove, I know it's not true. And we've talked about that, when people, during the Me Too thing that happened a couple of months ago, you could tell people who went into hiding or people who said, bring it on. There's nothing there to find. So the odds seem to be shrinking, or I guess I should say growing more, that there's no direct collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia for the purposes of affecting the election. Whatever Russia did seem to have done on their own, and the only payments between Russia and a campaign were the Clinton campaign for the Steele dossier. So for the DNC to actually want to file a lawsuit today, I'm wondering, is it just an attempt to keep it in the news? Do they find something new?
Who cares?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's gone so far. No one is not backing down. I care.
Who cares?
I care.
That's correct.
Because no one's backing down, so it's got to get resolved. It can't just fade away. It's gone too far. Is that you're saying to hit a point where if people just let it fade away, like I hate to say it, but like a Las Vegas shooting, people go on to Kim Kardashian's latest toe situation. You know, the attention goes elsewhere. But this is just keeps on being pushed in the news and taken to the end. When you're filing suits against the president, when you're filing suits against foreign governments, when you're accusing world leaders of doing things that they may or may not have done, there's no backing down from it. So this, I think, again, and I agree with you, I get disheartened when I find a lack of progress. I think people do care, but I do think there would be some kind of resolution. Now, here's some good resolution. I'll get on the other end of this. You know, a hotline has been established between North and South Korea.
Yeah, you told me about that. Who cares?
That's cool. It's like the bat phone between Commissioner Gordon and Batman. I mean, it's there. They never had one before. So that's good to have the lines of communication going between our favorite whack job, Kim Jong-un, and South Korean president. And I've totally drawn a blank on his name, so I'm not going to say it.
But you know what's interesting is, you know, how long has that been going on?
What, North and South Korea?
Yeah.
Well, since at least the 50s.
So, okay, so I'm just kind of setting a timeline. So now we're going to get to where? They just kind of say, hey, we like each other now?
Live and let live. It's like, think about it, because you may not remember much of the Cold War, but, you know, the Soviet Union was our mortal enemy. There would be no meeting of the minds whatsoever. And then Reagan came along, Mr. Gorbachev tear down that wall, and now for many years before where we were with Obama and Putin and Trump and Putin now, but under the years of Gorbachev, there was communication, there was friendship, there were diplomatic relations. We were never, you know, warm buddies. We weren't BFFs or bays by any stretch of the imagination, but there was a live and let live instead of mutually assured destruction. It was, okay, we're not going to blow each other up. No, we've kind of, you know, Russia is like, sometimes it's our ally, sometimes it's not. But the Warsaw Pact has been dissolved. And we had, the Warsaw Pact was the anti-NATO. And I grew up with that, with the Warsaw Pact, knowing that there were countries who were basically, if we were the allies, they were the axis of evil, as Bush said. So, although, well, Bush said it for, not for Europe, but still it would be axis versus allies. So with North and South Korea right now, they may never live in harmony, but they be able to cross the border as easily as it is crossing to and from Mexico legally, or Canada. Passport, visa stamp. Are you here for business or pleasure? Enjoy your stay. Not get out of here before curfew. It'd be a significant improvement in relations in Asia Pacific. And that would also force China eventually, because China's the superpower there. There are three main superpowers: United States of America, People's Republic of China, and United Federation of Russian Republics. And for those big three to play nicely enough, we don't need to, like I said, we don't need to invite each other to Thanksgiving or send Christmas cards, but just to have that slightly thawed relations would be really good. And then we can concentrate on, you know, other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thought. So that's the North and South Korea. I think the hotline is a big deal.
Well, I mean, it's interesting to me that this is all happening while all this chaos is happening on our state side in the political realm. And this seemed to me was always like this and the Israel thing were always seen to be the biggest foreign political debates for like pretty much since I've been alive. Mm-hmm. And now that one or both are becoming to an actual are going on a different path than just basically two people arguing about it. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes, you know, in another 30 years, if it actually changes anything.
Well, that's the thing, and I hate buzzwords, but there's a paradigm shift going on. And I just lost my train of thought.
Well, you know, the conspiracy theory about the North and South Korea deal is while they were testing their nuclear facility stuff underground, it collapsed, and it killed pretty much like their entire team. So
that could easily have been it.
And so basically, the leader of North Korea goes, "Oh man, you know, to get back to where we were, that would take years and people and education, because you can't just like restart. You have to and so that's kind of like what they're saying is now it's becoming like they don't have enough money to redo."
Hey, you know what? I hate to say it, but I'll take it. But the thing is that for decades, Israel and Russia were were the bugbears. And this current president has, think about when he named Jerusalem the capital of Israel and said, we're going to establish an embassy there. Now, everyone's freaking out. We're all going to die. We ticked off the terrorists. They're going to come after us. Well, nothing's really happened. Diplomatic relations have improved, but it was a president said, listen, this has been on the books for 20, 30 years. I'm just signing it into effect. I said I was going to do it. I did it. Period. End of subject. Moving on. With North and South Korea, he got into this my button's bigger than your thing going on. Because after decades of talking, nothing happened. Now things are happening. Now a hotline's been established. And let's also look at Cuba. Now, to be fair, the previous president started the Cuba thing by opening up more diplomatic relations. I personally was not a fan of that because there are too many political prisoners still in Cuba. And the sanctions were there for a reason, and those reasons were still there. So I didn't see a reason to undo the sanctions. What does it say? Skippy pontificating?
No, I'm just letting you go. I'm just messing with some of the live stuff. We have options.
Okay.
What is Skippy thinking?
What is Skippy? What's in the dark minds of Skippy? But even though I disapproved wholeheartedly of what the previous president did with Cuba, I'm liking what's happening as a result. Diplomatic relations are opening up. And it's letting the world know, letting those in Cuba who had no idea what the outside world was, now they get to see. You open up internets to where they get to see unfiltered content and or visa where you can travel to different countries. I think it's a good thing. I had to change my mind on that one. Skippy's mutable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Too bad no one cares.
You don't think so?
I care.
I care.
I'm just kidding.
Two of us care.
No, it is. What I hate about topics like the ones that you seem so interested in, and I feel like I myself am not educated enough to have an opinion. Mainly because I don't have the experience. Like I don't know. I don't travel that much, and I could read all I want, but also like where's this information I'm reading coming from? And that's one thing I really don't like reading the news today and looking at things. The only thing I really look at is just funny, weird stuff.
Right.
And if it's true, like you're like, wait, is it kind of like the Mad Pooper? That had me
What
captivated.
happened to her?
They never caught her, and I mean the fact that I was on social media, like someone filmed this woman doing her morning jog, and then randomly taking a restroom break in someone's front yard. It's kind of like, what's going on?
Oh my God. The Mad Pooper has a Wikipedia entry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the stuff I'm interested in.
So for those who missed it, the early days of Dick and Skippy, when we were all about AAA trying to take over the world and really funky stuff, we need to get back to AAA at some point. But we talked about it. Dick found, we actually have an image of the suspected Mad Pooper. Wow.
Yeah, no, they had a video.
Captured by Kathy Booty on her cell phone.
Yeah, they had a video of this because she's a repeat offender, man. This isn't just like, random woman. She did it several times in the neighborhood.
I got to read this Wikipedia, just the intro. The Mad Pooper is the nickname given to an unidentified woman in Colorado Springs, Colorado, United States, who repeatedly defecated in public while jogging during the summer months of 2017. While she has primarily targeted one family's property, she has not used it exclusively, leaving some of her excrement at other sites nearby. Photographs of her have been made public, but neither she nor anyone who knows her has come forward with further information might identify her. Now, on Wikipedia after that you have like the little breakdown of this years active, 2017. Known for repeatedly defecating in public while jogging. Criminal charge, public defecation, indecent exposure. Capture status, at large and unidentified. Wanted by Colorado Springs Police Department. Wanted since July 2017. This is awesome. I don't have a Wikipedia entry. We need a Wikipedia entry. Mad Pooper's got more coverage than we do.
We just have the big white glare on YouTube. That's what we're considered. But we got to take a break.
I'll spray tan my head.
Yeah. This is our last break here on Mornings with Lone Star, folks. Thanks for joining us. This is kind of a crazy show because we're not as prepared as we want to be, but I've been messing with this stuff
messing
on
with
YouTube
technology,
Live.
not relying on a music break to find new headlines. We're flying by the seat of our pants. I'm enjoying it. I got an adrenaline kick.
So
how are you liking
just want to remind you folks, we have one more segment break. We're brought to you by Centurion Wealth Advisor, Clean Sweep Office Clean, and of course,
Conroe Coffee.
Thank you so much. We're on YouTube Live right now. Make sure to check us out. See how it's working for you. We'd love to get feedback on the technical side, and we're going to try our best to improve the show. We'll be back.
She puts her little hand in mine. Well, she don't act
Business office cleaning is available in the Montgomery County area from Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, with scheduled cleaning services such as floor care, window care, trash collection, restroom disinfection, and stair and elevator cleaning. Clean Sweep can service a business one time or on a regular schedule, with daily, weekly, and monthly options. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning can be found online at cleansweepofficecleaning.com or by calling 832-689-7996. Clean Sweep Office Cleaning. Take back your time and let us make your office shine. Mornings with Lone Star is sponsored by Clean Sweep Office Cleaning.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris.
And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
Centurion Wealth Advisors is a veteran-owned business that focuses on building and preserving a client's wealth while guiding their customers to their financial goals. Centurion Wealth Advisors is where clients' concerns get addressed and help them start to breathe easier. Centurion Wealth Advisors is in downtown Conroe, Texas, and can be reached online at centurionwa.net or by phone at 936-756-1974.
What can the Better Living for Texans program do for you? You can learn how to increase your consumption of fruits and vegetables, choose foods that are relatively inexpensive and good to eat, make your food dollars last longer, prepare quick, nutritious meals, help your children learn how to eat healthier snacks, and much more. Our program is committed to helping people like you improve your health through providing research-based nutrition education in a friendly, cost-free, and relaxed environment. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
Remember to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on your computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. Lone Star Community Radio broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
Conroe Coffee is a local coffee shop located in the heart of downtown Conroe at 206 North Main Street, Conroe, Texas. Conroe Coffee serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with other treats and coffee. For more information regarding store hours and delivery in downtown Conroe, Conroe Coffee is on Facebook or by telephone at 936-266-7632.
We would like to thank Conroe Coffee for being a supporter of Lone Star Community Radio and our morning sponsor with Mornings with Lone Star.
All right, welcome back. Mornings Lone Star, irlonestar.com. Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1 is 10:50 right now. Let's do a little bit of a weather update. What's going on today? We have a bunch of stuff going on with Lone Star Community Radio the next 48 hours, and we want you to join us. That's right, it's 56 degrees outside. High today is 72, low is 55. To wrap up the show, we're going to be on YouTube Live next Monday, so remember that. To keep it on your calendar, subscribe to us. I know we're on right now, and everything seems to be going smooth. We might need to work on a couple things, so we'd love to hear from you. We're on Facebook. We love getting messages there. We do have a phone-in, call-in line, message line. We call it like 4 different things. 936-647-3776. And tomorrow we will be live at the county fair at 8 a.m. With Grit and Grays. We're going to be there until 6 p.m., and that's our live broadcast from the barbecue county fair, Montgomery County. It's $12 to get in.
Okay.
It should be $12. I think it is. MCFA, with all that money goes towards scholarships and things like that, because it is a community event, and hopefully yours truly will be a judge at the barbecue cook-off. Outside that, anything else for you, Skippy?
Well, some local news that came up. I was flipping through the headlines. So, bad luck for this one guy. I think his name is hold on. There was a canine training session near New Caney, which is in East Montgomery County. A routine weekly training section that resulted in a felony arrest when a Precinct 4 Constable's Office canine named Dino, alerted on a truck in the Flying J truck stop parking lot. So the dog's out there like doing an air sniff test. They're training the dog. The dog goes, over here. And it actually did that. I have confirmation that the dog said that.
I'm talking about wrapping up the show.
Wrapping up the show? Well, I just thought it was funny. So, bad news for this guy.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Big time. There with you. This will be a full day for everyone.
I want to invite people out to is on Sunday, Rampage. We're going to be watching Rampage.
1 o'clock at the Grand.
1 o'clock at the Grand, and then following immediately after the movie, we're going to be outside in the lobby talking, having weird times about Rampage. So we'd love for you to come out.
If they were smart, they would, the cinema, they would grab one of the old Rampage arcade games and have it out there for people to play.
Well, I'll tell Chris that because he's the manager.
Tell him that. I'm telling you. I'd show up for that one. I loved playing the video game.
But we're excited about this weekend, folks. Again, it does cost money. There is pay parking. More information about the fair is on mcfa.org. We're very excited about being out there live, especially with Grit and Grace. That's going to be a fun show. And then we're just kind of doing special broadcasting. So unfortunately, if you're a fan of Jazzy Vibes, that won't be happening tomorrow. Sorry. But yeah, so we're excited about it. I want everyone to enjoy the rest of their day. You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio, Sean. It was so great to see you.
Good to see you too, Dick.
So great to see you. But
see you tomorrow.
We will. Today's show is brought to you by
Clean Sweep Office Cleaning, Centurion Wealth Advisors, and Conroe Coffee.
Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube Live or to YouTube Mornings Lone Star, and we'll see you on Monday morning at 9 o'clock.
Peace.
Soap and water and we're